Come on, let's go.
Yep. That's.
Watch out then, Dan, I'll be hitting your head.
So we're doing a practice few, aren't we?
Few practice, guys. It's the first throw of the day. Right? Let's just wait for a few people to join. So I want to see the first throw. First 3 darts of the day. See what we can get. Rebel bottle.
First 3 darts of the day. How
Do
do you
you
get this thing on? You know,
Just put, you know, to get the iPad on, Dan.
well,
Come
yeah,
on,
no, I
Dan.
mean, how do you get to see the chat?
How do you not know to
I
use
forget
the
now, I don't
iPad,
use it, I
Dan?
don't use it anymore, do I?
Oh, Ben was saying this to me earlier. How
What?
aggressive I come across when
What,
I'm
on the live
talking.
stream?
No, when I'm talking to you.
What,
Just
on the live stream?
No, just normal.
Wow.
How nasty I come across.
Oh, we're on now, listen, that's good.
Hello. Right, here comes the first
Right,
3 darts of the day.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for bull and see what we get. Nearly. Yeah. Me, you know, the battery went off, you know, on the phone. Hey, Julie, the 2 lovely ladies. Haha. What?
You know, for clarity, we talk about what they see.
Yeah.
I think that is set out to 720, and you can double lead it.
I don't think you'd have to ask what to do this about that. Yeah, the battery went, so I apologise for that. And when I was riding home, you know, and with that book, that sort of started making me think and started thinking of the past. And then, anyhow, I'll just play these couple of songs because it took me back. One of the songs took me back to, you know, being a kid, and then the other one, it just hits you real hard. So anyhow, here we go. Even Danny's got into this. Come on, Dan. No one's noticed what's written on the outside of the dartboard. You know, my arm feels dead. You know, from going up riding on the bike in that area. Anyhow, you know that song. Well, this is the one that touches you. Lovely song, this. I'm getting the treble 18, 14 and 25.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you got a treble 20.
Nice one. Very impressive. Very impressive.
Make sure you drink the water.
Yeah, drink plenty of water. Very important.
Oh, this is what I'll wait till this is finished. It's lovely. It lifts you up. It lifts me up, but it also brings, you know, memories. Like a bridge over troubled water, lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, lay me down. Buford. Welcome back, Buford. In the house, reminds me of is talking about Toxic. It's brilliant to have. Like, I'm lucky to have Dan. I mean, just when I'll speak when this is finished. Yeah, Toxic. She's lovely as Toxic. Very well. Everyone's having a lazy day then.
I was very pleased with
So, oh no.
I was just going to say I was very pleased with seeing Moggy got the live stream that he was doing this morning, because to me it was just so touching to see him out there, just being himself naturally, interacting with people, getting himself a sausage sandwich, being on the bike, going out and about, and just the ease in himself.
But we're doing it together, Dan,
and
aren't we?
You know,
yeah, let me pause this so you can say. You can't hear you. Go on, say what you're saying.
I was just saying the previous live stream when he was out and about like that, you know, interacting with people, just having a natural chat, just off the cuff, in yourself, at ease, doing these normal little things, getting out and about, and it's just marvelous to see it. I've probably, in a sense, that was my favourite live stream so far, for that reason, just to see him out in his, not with me, just on his own, and finding he's good enough to do these things. Small things maybe, but the beginnings of great things.
The big steps for me.
Yeah, and it's
through. Actually, this van asked earlier. That was the start of me coming out of. I'd say for me. Has the internet gone off? As far as to say that you don't want to be here, and then listening, and then that podcast made me start to research things. And then I know I've said it before, you know, Rob's channel, that's where, you know, I first typed in a comment to you a lot and reply, and people, and the first person, Wick Lady, you know, saying hello, and then through the course of everything what's happened, you know, all the different dramas and things like that, I've met such a lovely group of people that I've never had apart from Ben, and obviously my two brothers. That's it. And having, you know, you lot that I speak to privately on the phone, none of you might think you know how much it means, but I can only express it in a way that I think.
But I think they've seen it for themselves over these last months. They've seen it, haven't they, online? How you've had feed from the beginnings of you just typing, and then a little voice on the phone line, to doing that live stream just now out publicly.
Yeah.
You know, doing that. I mean, what a transformation, what a journey they've seen. We've witnessed it, Cam. And I think it's an encouragement to show that they've been with you. You know, the very fact that you can do this live stream, I think that's a little encouragement and a boost just to go out there, isn't it? To knowing that they're there. You're not.
No, that's what I mean. Like having, like Jovic, you know,
gives you a bit of confidence.
You know, calling you, you know, you're like a mum. You know, you're going to get annoyed with me and you're going to tell me not to do this and that, and then like Phil, watch me do this. You as well, Lulu. You know, it's to have somebody on the end of a phone that you can talk to that understand you and just get who you are. You know, I'm not very good at, you know, talking. You know, I'm just not. And people keep saying to me, you need to acknowledge what you've done.
And I think you did just coming in now, didn't you, Cam? Because there was some tears of joy shed. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
And I think you knew what that meant somewhere.
Well, that fella with that motorbike, when he gave me that book, and like obviously they don't know, but when I was crouched down showing, because did you see the pictures of a fella who died in Bosnia?
No, I didn't see it.
Painted on his bike. It was all hand painted, that.
Wow.
But when I was upset, he came to me and he's like, give me like a rub on the shoulder.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously they didn't see that.
Yeah, right.
And it was, for me, it was like somebody, it was met for a reason. That happened for a reason. Like I believe, like all meeting you lot has happened for a reason. There's a reason why I've met you lot, and you've helped me in ways that maybe you don't know. And like I said, I'd hopefully me doing what I've done would inspire somebody else to do their own lives, or just whatever they're going through. You know, if you do reach out, there is help out there, and there is, because I didn't believe there was good people out there. I just didn't. Yeah. And like what that's I mean, and to find you lot, I haven't got the words to describe it. It's just a very, you all know I'm very sensitive, and it's so touching to know that, and I just want you all to know that. You know, we all know we all can't get along online, and you know, you can't like, you know, that's what I was. I just am. I'm a people pleaser. I want to get on with everyone, but I've become to realise that you can't be. You just can't get. That's just life. You can't get on with everyone, and like that, that thing of that social clique thing. It just so gets to me. Why, if you talk to that person, I'm not talking to you. I honestly, it's so childish. You know, we're all adults. You know, if something's happened in the past, just move on and just.
There's a couple of comments here. Came from Tracy, said it makes all the difference having a good few friends around.
Very true.
That's true, isn't it?
Thanks, Tracy.
And Lulu said, you don't realise that you're a great friend to others, Mog. It's a two-way thing. So, you know, you mean a lot to them.
Cheers, Lulu. I hope you had I say difficulties noticed, but you know, I think you know what I mean, Lulu. I'm glad. I hope you had a tough day, but a happy day for you. You know, you probably know what I'd say to you. You know, if I was speaking to you, because I know what it's. You know, I know that's very difficult.
What's Mick at the bottom?
All right, Jerry, how are you doing? Right, Mick. Jerry in the house. How come? That's weird. I keep getting. I've just looked at the subs on the iPad, and it says, hang on, 199 subs. Someone keeps subbing and then subbing and unsubbing.
Can't see it. Show it closer to the screen. Closer. They can't see that 200 subscribers. Let's see if it can handle.
Why ain't it focusing in? You know that camera on there? Did you see it focusing on the pebbles and on the sand?
Oh yeah, it can be that
How
one.
sharp it is.
Yeah, it can.
And this, you know, this I don't think Dan realizes. This phone, this S7. How much did you pay for it?
155 off Amazon renewed.
Yeah, and that phone has transformed my life, hasn't it?
Well, it definitely.
And
yeah,
Dan, I don't think Dan realizes how much. Well, you do because you've seen it. But just definitely. A simple thing, 150 quid.
I mean, it's giving you almost a hobby, isn't it?
And a hobby, and it's changed my life. Health,
yeah,
it's changed my life.
You've met people through it. Yeah, it's incredible.
So Dan needs to acknowledge what such a small thing. I know £150 can be a lot to some people, and it's just a massive thing for me. Yeah, and I didn't realise how much it'd do, but to think that just a small amount of money can transform someone's life.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Crazy. Anyhow, let's have a game of darts.
Yeah, we've had our practice.
Go on then, Daniel, first.
What is it? Tell them what you're doing.
We're going around the world, so 1 to 20, then out a bull, and then bull. So I won last night, so see if Dan can come back.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow.
One of us, welcome back. When's my name gonna make that famous board, Mugs?
Who said that? Hello, one of us.
One of us is from Australia, Dan.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Whereabouts in Australia? One of us.
I thought they'd be asleep. Their time zone.
Yeah, what time is it, one of us, where you are?
He must be an insomnia.
I think he works at night, I think. Oh, I'm rocking. Shouldn't have said that. Go on, Dan. You're on. What are you on, Dan?
What?
Are you going to show the audience your hair?
Later. No, tomorrow maybe.
Phil Graham, where are you? Muggles.
Have any of these got any subscriber bases? Bigger?
No.
They're all small.
I think everybody should start doing their own live. I really do, because then you can talk and you can get your points across and things. And StreamYard, it's such a good thing. It's transformed my life.
You don't have to show your face.
You don't have to show your face, yeah. And I just believe everybody should. Make their own, and then they've got their own voice.
And you'd come on and support them, wouldn't you?
Yeah, of course, I'd support all of you.
You'd even go,
because you've all been very, more than supportive for me.
And you'd go on and talk to them on their stream, wouldn't you?
Of course.
So that you could even be there to encourage them, support them, start.
This is what I've got for after my chicken dinner.
Go on. What is it?
And I'll tell you this. Look at this. I had these, right, and I had one in bed. I was eating them when I was in bed, and I fell asleep, and I woke up, and it was all stuck to my chin.
You got two darts. Let's get you to. It's 1 o'clock in Australia where it is. 1 o'clock. I work all shift. I'm on the outskirts of Sydney. I look at your town. Looks like a lot of history. It doesn't look booming. Why is that?
I think it's just that I think it's just because, you know, I believe we've moved into a digital age where we're moving from, like, there's no community anymore. Like when we were kids, you know, there wasn't any internet. There wasn't, like, some people did have like Commodore 64s, Amigas, computers, and now, you know, we used to play Block, play Kirby, play Bulldogs, all these games that we used to play outside, and now it's computers all the time. Kids have the phones in the hand, they have the tablets in the hand, and that's what I think, that we're just moving into a digital age.
Look, Jerry saying I could show you how crap I must do. When you said do the live stream.
Yeah, Jerry, that's actually what I want to do, is because I'm in that in here, in that I've saved, I think there's £37 in there, and I'm waiting to get so I'm saving that because I want to get a GoPro, and then when the snooker hall and the arcades open, I'm gonna film us, you know, playing snooker and pool, because they're just like sports I like, you know, because I think there's a lot of skill in snooker, golf, and darts. But saying that, there's an element of luck, I suppose, in like most sports, you know, like tennis, even like darts, snooker. There's always an element of luck in it, and it's the same with boxing. There's an element of luck in that.
Somebody's said that about your teeth. He said, I think when you showed the angel the light, he said you won't be good.
Yeah, that's the thing. One of us, I don't eat, you know, meat. You know, I'll have chicken because it's soft. But when I used to, this is how bad it was. You know, like a mixer, like a blender. When we used to have lamb chops, my mum used to put it in a mixer for me, and that's when I had teeth. Because I still am a very fussy eater. It's like tomato sauce. I love tomato sauce, but I've never had a tomato. Strawberry, like mousse, love it, but I've never had a strawberry. It's I'm just very, very fussy with eating, and like because I don't have any back teeth on my left side, I don't have any at the top or bottom, and then on the right side, I don't have any at the top, and then I do at the bottom. So I can't really chew food. I have to do it with my front. That's why my teeth are so damaged at the front. So I am really looking forward to, you know, getting the dentures in, because I think that'll make me feel a lot better, and maybe I'll get a girlfriend when I get my teeth in. Because I think they see me and they see my teeth and think, I'm not going there. Yeah. Mensha, haven't you spotted it yet?
He said one of his pals got new teeth and having on what a difference he's saying that we should try new things. I think he died. Leaving about the strawberry.
Mensha, haven't you spotted it yet? Come on, I thought you was observant. Look at the dartboard.
I can't believe you haven't had a strawberry.
I know, it's mad, isn't it, Mensch? Strawberry, I've had Nesquik strawberry milkshake powder. Yeah, honestly, yeah, Buford. Honestly, mate, when we meet up, and obviously, hopefully that'll be, even to just shake your hand and, you know, give Juvix a hug, and all the people, you know, that we've come across online, and we've made a connection. It'd be brilliant to meet up. Brilliant. look, to be honest, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, to get. You know, to get. You know, to. What I need to do, because I haven't been away from where I live for. I just haven't. I've never. The last holiday we had was Morecambe when we was probably about 9 or 10. So, you know, going somewhere for a bit, you know, even just a couple of days away from, you know, this house, I think it'd be. It's because I don't know why it's coming up, Mentor. You know, it comes up on the, for me, on my iPad, it comes up saying, you know, and, you know, I think only mods, you know, can do it, or the person whose channel it is. So I've just pressed, you know, show. Because I don't know, YouTube's been real weird lately, you know, censoring comments, you know, that you just say hello. And, you know, Google moderators, I think it is. Can't even remember what I'm on. 8. Mencho.
What we do this here?
Dan loves you to watch me do this. Not in that way, but you like watching me do this, don't you, Dan?
His shopping is over with and he's home now.
Yeah, my battery ran out. Watch me do this. Why have I picked up another dart?
Who's this one?
What? Is that a bad comment?
Who's that?
Hello, Anarchy. It's from David E Cafe's channel.
Oh, right.
And
how long's he been around?
Anarchy, have you been on Upstate Audit's channel?
What number?
I think I've said I'm on 11. Place your bets now on who's going to win. You're getting good, Dan. Oh, that's the thing that fruit picking. There's it's not fruit. Well, it's not fruit picking. It's there's a lot of places around here where they do the potatoes, and there's a big chicken factory where we used to. You know, it's not nice to see all the chickens, you know, packed into them cages. A really like a very small play shop. Why am I getting so fucking fused? The shop, they're all crammed in, and you have to put your hands in, and you have to you're in a big line, and there's a person that takes them out of the cage, and you grab about 3 of them, the legs with each hand, so you have 3 in each hand, and then you pass them to the next person, and the next person, and we got paid 25 quid a day for 10 hours work. Right, let's finish this up. Come on, muggles. Out of bull and bull, here it comes. Oh, I got the bull when I need the outer bull. You see it? Bull. See it, don't you? I need outer bull first, so I'm gutted with it.
One of us said, "No way, my message was deleted. It wasn't even bad."
Yeah, it's I cheat. It's one of us. It's Google moderators because I saw it in Ian's chat and in Tony's chat as well. That just say hello and like a couple of emojis, and for some reason Google are deleting the comments. So it's no one. There's like Phil's a mod and my pal mod and comments, but I delete any unless it's a nasty comment towards anyone. That's the only reason I delete it.
Cheating.
All right, Cheech. Hey up, Ben. How are you doing, fella? Everyone, Ben's a mod, so watch out. Stop calling me muggles, Ben. What did Ben say then? What did he say? That's Ben. Everyone behaving. It's not a factory, a farm. It's not you did have a free in each hand. One in both. That's you got a tenner, you mong. Oh, please subscribe to Get It Off Your Chest TV. That's my best pal, and you know, Ben, I love you to bits, pal.
Very close.
No, I got out. Oh, no, very close. But yeah, my hand punching that. Do you see the marks? Stings. Mensure that Get It Off Your Chest TV. That's Ben, who says he's going to thrash you at FIFA.
Yeah, he said. I think he said. He commented my videos.
Yeah. I honestly don't get YouTube and like all the social. Oh, Ben, I mean, Dan's on 12. Google, Twitter, they're all censoring things, you know.
12.
What I'd like to do, I'd love to create my own platform. You know, I know this.
Well, like Brian Rose.
Yeah, this is a like my channel. I don't believe it's a platform because YouTube's the platform. I'm just like a channel on it. So I'd like to be like, I'd love to create my own like YouTube. That'd be good.
Don't say go to my channel because no, I'm not posting at the minute.
Who said that?
Get It Off Your Chest TV.
No, but do you want to jump on? Get it off your chest. Just click the link, bro, and we'll dance.
Get some quality banter there.
That'd be great if Watch Me Do This came on, Get It Off Your Chest TV came on, and Men's Show came on. I'm telling you that you three would have such a laugh with each other because the banter that Ben has, oh, it's just class.
That'd be the best. Yeah.
I mean, he had me in stitches earlier on. You know that live stream I did on Friday, and he was Off Your Chest TV was just proper taking the piss out of me. You know, some other people would probably think, you know, he's having a go, but he's not. That's just the banter me and Ben have. You know, always having a laugh.
Make sure, Matthew, you chat shit. You saw me having a bad game, Dick. do something.
That's just Ben's banter. He'd get on with Ben. Would get on with Menshaw. They have they'll have good banter together.
Right.
And that's what we want. I love Dr. Pepper.
16. 17. 17. Anything but 17.
I did. Eldest bro, do you think he'll be pleased with that? What happened with that fella?
I don't think so.
Yeah, when you was watching earlier, guys, and you saw, me talking to that fella and showing, that bike with all the artwork on it. When I was sort of like, because I welled up, I started crying, and he must have sensed it, and he gave me that book, and then he gave me not patted me on the back, he just rubbed my shoulder. And just looking at him in the eyes, and his handshake was warm. It was, it's a very, exactly, very, very touching. It was.
Paul O'Boyle said.
Hello, Paul. See, Paul's another one, that's just like Juvik. Like when I first met Juvik on here, she invited me and Ben to come and see her. And like you Paul, you've invited me along, to go magnet fishing and that. And Jay's from Scott.
Hello there.
He's a nice chap.
What's Ben saying? One of us asked whether I approved your comment.
I don't know. Let's just be nice in the chat. And that's Ben's. Ben's. Don't be camp, Ben.
This message is held for review.
Where? I'll show it. Now show it, Danny. Show it. You just press it. Be kind in the chat. Don't want no fighting.
If everybody had their own TV station, it may be a new way of communications for all of us, kind of like CB radio, but with radio.
Yeah.
With video,
can you remember? Some of you must remember like CBs when you was a kid, and you used to go on, and then you used to chat crap.
Yeah,
but that was something from that was before its time. Is that the right way to say it?
Exactly. That's what he's saying. Anarchy's saying exactly that.
Are you coming round, Ben?
15, 16.
Menshaw, I'd beat your silver with my phone's chemistry. Oh, Menshaw, if Ben. Hey, Whip Lady, I was just saying that, earlier, about, me coming on YouTube, and you, Whip Lady, you was the first person to say hello to me. I'll always remember that.
It does seem there's a bug in YouTube, because Get It Off My Chest says I had to approve just a second ago.
Dan.
Just because one of us had said some random comment. So yeah, there's some.
It's YouTube doing it, Dan.
Yeah, some quirk.
So I'm on ball now.
Some quirk in the system.
Yeah. And this is weird, being, and only Ben knows this, because obviously he's the only one that's been in my room. Just the way you can walk about and not in it, Dan.
Yeah, that's another positive.
How much I've cleared this room from how it was, and I know people don't like me saying this, but it's literally a crack den. I mean, you just look at the walls, that wall. Look at that. But don't worry, I made a video. All that done. I made a video what the room was like, about a couple of weeks ago, and then I'm gonna put that up, post that, but then I'm going to post when I've actually, because Ben's a qualified painter and decorator. He's going to help me. He's going to help me paint. What is it that you put? Is it line?
Yes.
You put like this. What? I don't know what it is. What is it, Ben? You know what I'm on about. You know, I'm going to rip all the wallpaper off, and then you put a thin layer of this underlay wallpaper, and then you paint over it. Are you coming on then, Cheech? Yeah, Nunes. Mention. I hope you didn't put that bet on. And when I said about Adesanya on points, I was right about the points, but wrong about who won. Nunes knew that was going to happen. The only person I think that's got a chance of beating Nunes is Valentina Shevchenko at bantamweight. That's the only person. That's the only person I believe. She's just levels above everybody else. I mean, how she did Megan last night, and then how she did Cyborg, Misha Tate, and Ronda Rousey, how she destroyed them. Yeah, that's what I mean, Ben. I can't. That's honestly in my head. You know what I'm like. In my head, I'm talking about something, and then it'll go off onto something else.
Right. Want us to show that? No, it's my good, isn't it? Yeah, she will go.
Ben, you still here? Are you coming round? I've got some coin.
Gary Helmet, that needed approving just because you said something about YouTube.
Winner, chicken dinner. I've got a chicken dinner coming actually.
Seems like there's yeah, it seems like there's some kind of wow, here we go.
Moggles.
Bullseye. To finish, bullseye.
Oh, Mensah, you're funny lad. Danny, you just kicked the ashtray all over. Get out.
No.
Go out.
I'll pick it up.
Dan, I'm joking. Danny, I'm joking.
I did it. They're dry anyway. There we go. Okay.
I was joking. I'm sorry, Dan. I shouldn't have said it like that. I was only pissing about. You know that, Dan, don't you? Dan?
How much is our monthly YouTube?
Danny, you know that, don't you?
What's this here? How much is our monthly YouTube channel?
That's what I mean. Ben isn't interested in my channel until it makes money.
Yeah, the dough, yeah.
When my channel starts making money, that's when Ben will start coming on the chat more.
No.
Oh no. Has anybody had these before? The extra bubblegum flavour. Dan's a lovely fella. Dan.
Oh, thank you, yes. Thanks for the flower. What's that?
Very kind of you to say, one of us. Thank you.
19.
You see, just a simple comment like that, one of us. You know, that I bet that touched Dan. Did it, Dan? Dan?
What?
With one of us saying that, did it touch you any kind of way?
Yeah, a little bit, but yeah.
See, just little kind things.
Yep.
Can, you know, really nudge someone along. They're my daily chewers muggles and the bear. Mentos popping them blues. You done?
Trying to go for 20.
Big Bro, if you're watching,
Right,
I hope
so
you're well,
this
fella.
is the...
Not you, muggles, and stop trying to force Dan to agree. Ben's always on your side, isn't he? Ben, don't chuck me out of my... This is a funny thing that Ben says, and he is pissing about. He says, when I get married and I have kids, he's going to take them off me and kick me out of my own house. Danny's laughing like mad.
What's that? Oh, is that what you've just read out? Why is it saying show again?
It just did it again, Anarchy. It came up saying, with your comment, it says sure, hide.
Right. Show.
Yeah, don't. Tracy, no one's definitely not. It's YouTube deleting comments. You know, and obviously, and it's annoying. You know, when someone you see just a comment and you get deleted, and it does it, especially when you've done nothing, and someone deletes your comment. But it's not anyone in the chat, Tracy. It's YouTube doing it. The last couple of days, like I just said earlier, in Tony's chat and in Ian's chat.
Jade Ree's leaving. He's off.
All right, see you later, Jade. I couldn't say it then. Jade, take care, mate. Hope you have a nice day. Look at that. You know, when I look at it, it's starting to really hurt now. You know, them 3 marks. It's got a lump actually on it. That's what you get for punching the dartboard in frustration. Don't get married. It's costly. I think I'll be taking Ben's bed because Ben's a lot better looking than me.
I'm on out of book.
Are you?
Yeah.
Think Dan's cheated.
It's on film.
It's
on film.
Right, here we go. I'm going to finish Dan off. Muggles.
I'm getting closer.
Muggles.
I'm getting closer. I was one behind.
Muggles.
Well done, well done. Nice one.
I say what I do, and I'm the champ. Cheech, you see it, fella.
Number 1.
Get in there, fella.
Nice one.
Anyone? Is Saki outside?
Let's have a look.
Ben, can you remember Saki? Really? Honestly? Right, let's go see Hissy and George. Shadow there as well? Yeah, Ben. Lulu came across and showed you. She came to your channel and she spotted you because I saw it on the last video you posted. What am I doing? Ginger hair naturally tattoo on his forehead. What are you on about, Ben? Do you want me to come round and sort you out, fella? What's popping? Ben, you just popped in. I'm not showing you my house, as you can see my hand. Let's go see some pussy. Hey up there, fellas. How are you doing? Look at George. Look at the size of him. He's better than your cat, Ben. Hello, George. George, what you scared? If I had a bit of chicken in my hand, he'd love me.
Show him in this light. Get him on golf side.
Hello, fella. How are you doing?
Misery guts.
I can't even see his eyes
misery guts
on the camera. Can I have a stroke, Hissy?
He's a right
He's very scared.
I don't like being touched.
He's got the best quality fare, but he doesn't like being touched.
I think that's the reason.
Get a bit of chicken, Dan, please. George. Hello, fella. Didn't you like it? You should have seen him earlier. Isn't he a handsome cat? Look how handsome he is. Oh, he meowed. You're just jealous, Ben. Look at that face. What a beauty. Give him a bit, Dan. Don't tease him. Gives your paw, puss. Gives your paw. Lovely, isn't he, Lulu? Oh, he's gorgeous. Hello, puss. Saki's the best cat, though. He's real thick. Here, George.
He said, Ben said, you thought it mouthed. You thought it would move, would you? I mean, what do you expect it to do? Cat, man. Come on.
Can't see him very well because of the light.
Let's see if they'll catch it. Like, did they get that?
This is the chicken left over from yesterday.
Let's see if we can get it straight in his mouth. Is it done?
Dan is the best cat. You'll know he's the best cat. They're not one of us. They're not our cats. They're the neighbours' cats, and they've got the that one's called
Hissy.
That one's Hissy. This one's called George.
Shadow.
Where's he gone?
Get in there.
Where's he gone? There he is. There's the other one. Hello, George. Little handsome fella. Look at this. This is massive trees in the back garden. And then this is our dump in the back garden. All that came from, well, a lot of that came from in my room. Look how many of these heaters we've got in the last sort of like, it's in the last 6 months, isn't it? Hello, George. Look. Yeah, Danny kept going and back. Look how many footballs we've got. I'm going to have to pump them up so we can have a game of Kirby. Yeah, there's another. You've seen that other video, haven't you? About. No.
Is he?
Yeah, they've got a new one called Pickles, and it actually really does describe how he looks. And what's the other one? There's another one called Oliver, and he's a real happy chap. Very nice cat. Me and Dan need to
see what we can do with that. Here's some football skills with that pink ball. Let's see what we can do. Hold on. Look at the cats, that one. Not impressed. Not impressed.
Oh, Ben, can you remember this at school? What's he gone up there for? Dan, penalty. I remember that's woo! Whenever I used to do a throw-in at football, I used to always get foul throw. Danny, there's mum's old shopping baskets in there. Show me inside the shit. How bunged up it is with stuff. Right from the bed, right from the toe. Left. Heart's pounding. Woo! That's the end of that, but it's probably the beginning of something completely different. Woo! Oh, I'm tired. "40-year-old man knackered. Can't even do 5 keep-ups. Here's my dad's old wheelchair. Needs a clean, like. Good old man, wasn't he, Dad? Good old chap.
What did you think to your skills?
What do you think of my
Football skills.
football skills then? Here's Dan. This is funny. Right, what do people think? I'm out to show this.
What? How did you tell me that? Yeah.
Right, what do you think of this, guys? Danny buying massive bags of flour. Joe Public in the house,
So what do they say? It's cheaper to buy in bulk.
So what do you think of that? Two massive sacks of flour and how many sacks of rice have you got, Dan? Honestly. He's got four. How big are the bags? 15 kilos. 10. He's got four 10-kilo bags.
I'd admit I've maybe overdone that by 1 or 2.
Yeah, that Joe Public, that premiere you did last night. Was that an actual was that a police inspector? Yeah, that's the book that biker fella gave me, which obviously you saw it, didn't you? Dan and the Mogs, you'll be okay in a zombie apocalypse. I've showed him it earlier, Dan. Yeah, so that was that was just touching, that fella, because even when I was riding my bike back home, I'm changing subject. I was on about Joe Public's premiere last night. Oh, Dan, if you did, I should have showed earlier, because Dan he always makes fresh bread on a Sunday. Have you got it now? Is the full one?
It's in bags of.
Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, I'll show you Dan's. I know it's just bread, but he did 4 of them earlier. When you see it, when you lay it out and you put cling film over it.
What, just bread?
Yeah, just get one bit out. It is bread because it's lovely. I love it with HP sauce.
But the density of it is.
Oh, it smells really nice. I'm gonna here, Dan. I'm gonna get my chicken dinner ready.
Oh, yeah.
Let's show you my chicken dinner. Let's see if I think you're all going to be jealous of this. My second chicken dinner from yesterday.
I'll tell you. Oh right, okay, that's it. I didn't realise which camera it was on, the front or the back there.
Yeah, Dan did this yesterday. Like I said earlier, we have to. How much does the bird weigh? The chicken, about 5 kilos.
900 kilograms.
900.
No, it's 900. What is it underneath kilograms?
Pounds.
Yeah. Just off a kilogram.
This is how you make gravy.
Well, we need them.
Ran out of Bisto, so Dan, you buying me Bisto? Will you buy me some Bisto?
Yeah, I'm just looking there. It's somewhere there. The right at the back somewhere. Isn't it?
Dan's already got it in. Dan always thinks ahead. Look, Dan, got it. Dan always thinks ahead. Good chap. So I'll put this in the microwave to warm it up. I know some of you are going to say don't do that because it'll make the chicken go bad, but I've done it for months. I think the cat's got more than me. Keep the cameras there, Dan.
Yeah.
I'm 11 1/4 stone. So I don't seem to be putting weight on it.
Well, no, at least you've maintained it.
I seem to be staying the same.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, what I was saying, Joe, did you say? Let me go back in the comments to see if Joe did say about that inspector. 900 kilograms. That's loads. 900 kilograms in it.
Yeah. No. What's the measurement below it? I don't know.
Tracy makes her own bread. Haygate's flour factory is not far from me. Northamptonshire.
Wow.
Flour factory.
There'll be lots of fields.
Oh, might have some of them. I love pickled onions. Lovely. I'm chewing gum now. So this is what you do. You put the granules in there, and then you top this up to 200 ml, so it's nice and thick. Test this to see if it's warm enough. Reminds me of Christmas. It does. It reminds me of Christmas.
Yeah, it looks similar, doesn't it?
Boxing Day, the taste of the chicken.
The second day, yeah.
Show them that, Dan. He gets big bags of custard as well. Chicken.
I wonder if
Veg,
will we
mash.
have any vinegar on this, Benny?
Yes.
Oh,
Stuffing.
I always say this is one of the
I'm
few meals.
40-year-old man showing. It's just weird. I feel real weird doing this. 40-year-old doing a live stream of him having something to eat. But for me, I don't know, it's just to show how far I've come.
Yeah, exactly.
And have it on video.
Yeah.
So it's just like having a family video, I suppose.
Yes, I mean, even just for our own benefit, it logs our little story, doesn't it?
Plenty of gravy all over the chicken. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Right,
Yeah, I
Dan.
mean, all these things can be acted as like a video story, a little film of someone's life. You know, if you edit it together in bits, you might be able to
That's
make
what I mean. I
a
think
story of
everybody's-
progress
Everybody's seen it.
change for the better, transformation. You know,
Bit of salt.
possible, isn't it? Hope. It's a
I know
story of
someone's going to
hope.
say that's too much. Right, we're going to have a chat in a game. I see how much battery's left. 8%. I need to go put it on charge. Do you want to have a thingy, Dan? Do you want to have a... Do you want to have... It's meowed. That would call it... I'm well behind on the comments. Let's have a look. Eating Jemmy posh food. Wow. Vinegar and gravy. That's lovely.
Get it down here, Cam.
I need to plug the charger back in. Has anybody done that before? Put pickled onions in with a dinner. Yeah. I just Dan. Sorry if that deafened you all. Me shouting. I am even that sausage sandwich earlier. Oh, Phil, I'm just wait there. Dan, You coming in here and we'll have a chat. Just for a minute. Just have a chat. Yeah, I know, but it's just someone to, you know, you can chat whilst I'm having an eat. Phil Graham found in the bin, and he found a number 1. So what do you think, Dan, of the
We'll both sit down.
What do you think of the quality of the wallpaper and that?
What, in here?
Yeah. Do you think it needs a lick of paint?
Well, you see, yeah, I suppose so. Especially if it was more long term. My view of this is that maybe, you know, it's for me, it's because we don't know how long we're staying here. You don't want to have. I remember talking to one of our associates, and he was saying, "I'm not going to spend money on this flat because I'm not going to be there. You know, it's dead money," as he put it. And in the same way, we don't want to be forking out on a.
So on that note,
but at the same time, I think maybe just for however long we're here, it might be worth doing just as a mark of, you know, the change, the development, and it's good for your spirit and heart to do it. Mine.
So on that note, Dan.
Yeah.
With what you've just said, will you pay for the paint?
Not when you've got your own money. You talk as if I'm the only person. You actually get more than me, to be honest.
Danny, it was a joke.
Oh, right.
What? Someone will comment in a minute and laugh about that. Dan, you should go harsh on the paint with Cam.
Well, yes, if as an encouragement, yeah, of course, I suppose I would, yeah, if he really wanted to do that, and it would be. I mean, I suppose if we were doing a video story like I mentioned earlier, to see the room transform would be like a.
I have made a video of how bad the room was.
Yeah.
And just even now, and it changed.
Oh, absolutely. I think Sober told you before about the floor space. I don't think you've ever shown it when it was as bad as it was, did you?
No.
But honestly, to walk in the room, you had to watch where you're putting your foot for a space. I mean, it wasn't quite that. Maybe I'm exaggerating there, but you did have to look at the floor where your foot was going, in case you knocked something over or whatever. But of course, now we're playing darts, as you can see. We've got actually some floor space to walk. Is it the hockey they call the? Yeah, we've actually got an hockey, a floor space to approach the dartboard up and down without knocking anything over. So that was, you know, that's tremendous. I mean, it should be without that anyway. And so it's incredible. It looks so much better. And I know it was tough for him to do. And to your credit, Cam, you know, summoned up the courage to do it. And as painful as it was, you are pleased. You know, the reward of that is that it is clear and he's got beyond it.
That just sat for a minute, Max. I just warm this up. It's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch me do this.
So he's done so well. So I suppose the room is an externalization of his inner change. And for that reason, it might be worth, you know, painting the room, even if we're not staying. It's good for him, his mental health, perhaps, to do it. So yeah, it's all good. And it was great to see the live stream this morning with him out and about on his own, engaging with members of the public, something he wouldn't have done some months ago. I'm just being himself, which is just marvelous to see, given that all too often he had to have something to do that. But that's the change that he's doing. He's found that he himself is enough to do these things. You know, you're more than enough, Cam.
What?
I was just saying about the live stream earlier when you went out. I mean, to do that,
yeah,
is the representation of the journey you've been on in the last month. I mean, that's just the progress speaks for itself. That live stream.
Just let me turn the camera on. There's the step ladders. Where's the tissue?
The step ladders, our makeshift tripod.
You see, I always, well, you know, I'm always sniveling, but when I have like vinegar and salt or pepper, it gets in my nose. But this, I bought these, right, and it says straight to wok. Can you use Dan? Your voice is lovely, Lulu. But I don't have a wok. Is a frying pan all right? Hey, Chloe, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. You all right? Good night, one of us. Thanks for joining us. Probably, well, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good sleep, mate.
Yeah, that's great.
Cheers, Phil, for that. That comment saying about Dan. He's come a long way. All right, James, welcome. Frying pan is fine. It's just a smaller wok in theory. So, Victor, have you had your dinner yet? It's Frankie's birthday today. I remember you mentioning it, you know, because I remember you.
Bye to him.
I said bye to one of us.
Sorry.
No, take care, mate. You had your dinner and Juvix. That beef casserole, did you say? And yeah, you went. Dan, give yourself some credit for your support for Moggy. It's what's done the most. You do. I've said that to you, haven't I? James's comment. Because if it wasn't, and I've said this to you in private, haven't I?
Oh, many times.
That if it wasn't for you, would I be where I am? When I was depressed in the room, not going out of it, you bringing me my drinks, the milkshakes, you cooking the dinners,
small things.
going to the chemist, ringing the doctors.
True.
All them things. If you wasn't there, where would I be? And you need to acknowledge that, Dan. How far we've both come from that knock on the door. Okay, set down, let it out. How far we've come since that letter came through the door saying you have to be out within 2 or 3 weeks. And that day, that's when I first went to that drug counselling place, and I had to go to Hull.
Yeah.
And I, you know, I hate travelling.
On your own.
On my own, and you went to Citizens Advice, and that was just the first steps of us, Dan. Like Dad always said, when Gran used to say to Dad, "There'll be nothing when you're gone," didn't she?
Yeah.
Me and you would mount to nothing.
Exactly. Yeah.
But look at us now. And Dad used to always say, "You'll paddle your own canoe."
Yeah, you had a belief.
And we're not paddling a canoe. We're paddling a fucking cruise ship.
It's true, Cal. Yeah. Wow. Steaming ahead, eh? Yeah. Yeah, he did have faith in us, didn't he?
Don't lie, Moggy. You're lazy. I'm choking on my chicken. Yeah. Watch me do this. Is bullying me. Oh, I'm so great. I really am. Words will never be able to get out how I really I know I keep saying it, I just can't. It's because it means that much. I'm so grateful that, I mean, I know like this virus and thing, it's awful, but for me, it didn't do anything because me and Dan are used to staying in the house. And then that, but it's, for some reason, it's been good for me. And
Yeah, keep it going. Though.
Keep what going?
Your food, get down.
Oh, right.
It'll only have to go down and reheat it in the microwave again. Yeah, it actually started, and I tell you what, Mr. Graham isn't going to like this.
I know.
But the truth is that it was started
the 26th of March
with listening to a big sort of push to you. Sparking you was David Icke. There was a speech that he made. That it's a pity you don't have it at hand to quote. Now, do you have it, the portion that really inspired you? Because it did, and it was good what he said in that particular moment. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
If you could maybe get that and record it.
Yeah, well,
play it back.
That's what urged me on.
Yeah.
It made me start doing research and things because well, maybe you don't. I used to believe it. If someone told me something, I'd believe it.
Yeah, I always used to say you listen to the last person you spoke to.
Yeah,
that's what it came across as to me as, and that's what you're sort of admitting to now.
Yeah,
that you sort of was too. But yeah,
and now
you're more critical.
David Icke is a lizard. Who told you I'm watch me do this? How dare you call me a tranny? Phil needs to stop sending me dresses.
No, I wish we could get that particular bit of his speech and record it. We'll have to do that. It's actually in an interview with Brian Rose, the first one, I think it was.
Brian Rose.
Yeah, but even charlatans are even capable of speaking certain truths, isolated truths. They are able to do it. That's why they're successful deceivers.
Watch me do this. How can you tell me? Can any of you tell me how you can expose the truth? How do you How do you expose the truth? Can you expose the truth?
Well, by having evidence of some nature.
But if it's the truth, how can you expose it?
Well, there's a scientific method, isn't there?
You tell me. I don't know. I'm not clever like you, Dan.
The scientific method is a way of proving things. If you get consistently the same results with an experiment, that proves something to be true.
Phil, I think you need to give Dan a job. Sober, why are you eating with a spoon? Because you can get more. I honestly don't know. I think it's just because you get more on the spoon.
And more of the liquid.
Yeah.
If you want it with the bit of... Oh, yeah, it's finished. But that's no evidence. You could have put that anywhere.
That's what.
That's no evidence.
You know, that's what I used to do. I used to put my food in a plastic bag.
So I'll take that down.
Yeah. And I used to hide it. That's how bad of an eater I was. I used to hide the food.
And chuck it in the fire, didn't we?
Yeah, we used to do this. You know, there's the coal fire. And my mum used to always, she'd be in the kitchen all the time. And we used to do this, go, duh, 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 and then chuck the sprouts or the things in the coal fire. Joking, man. Oh, where my shades gone? Don't know where my shades are gone. Excuse me. Well, that was refreshing. Online courses. That's what I need to look at. All the stuff that I write down. Zoom out. Why have I wrote indica down? Oh, Phil, what was that site you told me about? Sobercam, you get us a guest appearance from Liam T when he does his Ring Time tour. What's that? What is it? Excuse me. You know, whenever I have that chicken dinner, I can just eat it and eat it again. I do. So what did you think to the is anybody into motorbikes, you know, earlier on? Type of weed. It was what was hilarious, Trace. I'm showing you how to make a rollie. Right now in my hearing, it's like a boo, 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 boo. Buford just called. Oh dear. You know, can you remember telling you in that video, you know, when I was clearing my drawers out? So if anybody wants to PayPal me, and you can buy one of these off me that don't even work. You just buy it as a Moggles treat. They don't even work. $10 of them. I bet they. I wonder how much they would have cost at the beginning. That's the name of it. The name of them. Honestly, I don't know. Laugh shave. Liam T burst onto Lynx's live and said, I have messaged all evening from people telling me you're speaking about me. Then he did an impression of his ringtone. What? Liam burst onto Lynx's live and said, do you mean he was messaging? Do you mean Liam was messaging you, Tracy? Is that what you mean? Right, come on. I want to know about this. Watch me do this. You need to come on and tell me. I'm laughing again. Oh dear. You can have some really good, nice moments on YouTube, and you can also have some. Anyhow, do you like my drip? I got a matching one as well that my dad got me. I just think I look like a bit of a dickhead wearing it. If there's, come on, right, 16 people watching, maybe six people chatting, so there's 10 people watching that are not commenting, right? That was me 6 months ago. If there's someone that's anxious about commenting, please just comment. The people that are in the chat now will welcome you. What are you looking at, Phil? Oh dear. Someone's going to get uzzied. All right, James. I appreciate that comment earlier. Nice one. It's just like, because I know what it was like, you know, wanting to type in the chat, but you just get, because with me, it was being afraid of what people will say to me. You know, and as time's gone on, you know, people saying smackhead, crackhead, look at the state of your teeth, you know, and stuff like that. And it gets to you, you know, but as time's gone on, each time these different things have happened, it just makes you stronger. So I've always said, be mindful of what you put in the chat. And like everyone in the chat now, they're having a laugh, they're having bits of banter with one another. But someone else that's watching could interpret that as bullying or targeting someone when it's just not. You can't please everybody, and we're all adults. Lost my 2 lighters. I've lost. Why did I say that? I've lost my 2 lighters, and I've got one in my hand. What a mong. Come on, watch me do this. You can play Fortnite, and you can have a chat. Multitask. We're gonna see if my PlayStation. Oh no, I'm gonna see if my PlayStation works. There's no point, because I'll only be able to get one. I only say positive things. I keep to myself. That's the same with me. The only, I'm not going to say it just because I'll just forget it. Someone said something about me, and I just thought, and I said something back, not nasty. I just said, why say it when it's not true? Because people, in what you put in a chat, some people interpret it differently. Because I've never been. No one could show any screenshot or anything of me being nasty to anybody online. No one, because it's never happened. And I'm just not like that. Yeah, what's that saying? If you ain't got no nice to say, don't say it. But I think with that, you don't think that until you're older. You look back, like hindsight's a wonderful thing. You look back and you think, why didn't I just be like that and be positive? But you've just got to learn yourself. You've got to have experiences in that. That's just my view on it, anyhow. Anyhow, Mags, if you're watching, remember, friendship. Friends give hope when life is low. Friends are a place where we can go. Friends are precious, honest and true. I feel so lucky that my friend is you. I'm trying, but so much BS on YouTube. You go to Moats. Loves farm foods, Mick. Come on, Cheats. We've been round long enough, haven't we? To know, you know, which causes the drama and stuff like that. They thrive on it. M&S. It's well expensive, M&S. I remember going in there when we used to go to Hull with my dad, and going in there, and it was so expensive. And there's a chippy called Bob Carver's. If any of you go on Cheech, Yeah, it's Bob Carver's, and there's a few of them around because there was like, has any of you ever been to Hull Fair? It's a massive fair. It's just, obviously it was cancelled last year. It's always in August for a week, and there's a street, and it's like it's old people's bungalows along this street, and and then there's a massive. It's near the Hull City football stadium. There's a massive car park, and it's full of the rides, Berger vans. But on this particular street that's right next to it, it's all like Berger vans selling candy floss, chestnut, things. I don't know what you call them. Just loads and loads selling all different balloons, lighters, loads of different things. And them old people's bungalows, each one of them people, they get a certain, I can't remember the amount of money they got, but they got quite a bit of money. Every year they get paid money because of the like, as a sort of like a compensation, which they should get. Because I couldn't imagine all the noise, you know, for a week, constant noise. It's like when at Ben's, it's they've moved out, and then the council have come in and they're just drilling. I think you heard it on one of my lives. They're drilling, constant drilling and drilling and drilling, and it's like, where I hate it. I mean, my bedroom's we're the end house on our like block. There's 4 houses, and then we're on the end one. And then because there's a bedroom next door to mine, you hear them bloody going at it. Bloody annoying. Oh, actually, you know what this feels like? You know what this brings a memory back of? You know, we're just pouring this, because this is exactly the same position where I was pouring the vodka and the whiskey into the cup and then pouring this on top. You know, me just being sat here because I haven't done that. It just reminds me of that. How are you feeling anyhow, Phil? Are you still on the couch? Lulu, did all of you see me fall? You know, on the rocks. You know, because the sea came in that fast, and I slipped on the rocks. Hey up, Jack. How are you doing, mate? Hi, Paul. Hadn't seen you before. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. It's always good to see a new person come along. Remember to drop a like and subscribe, baby. Right. I need someone to jump on because I'm getting anxious. I'm getting anxious. Someone needs to come on and protect me. I remember when I really struggled, you know, to post the link. Really struggled with it because I remember Cares telling me how to do it and I just couldn't get it. Oh, it was weird. Yeah, I've had a good day, Jack. Watch Me Do This has told me about this song. I'll play it in a minute. And it's like a motivation. It does it proper. Anyhow, I played it this morning, and I got a message off my pal Ben as well, and it was early. It was like 10 o'clock, and usually I just wouldn't get up. Well, I was obviously up, but I wouldn't think about going out at all. And then I went round, had a decent chat. And he made me this right good cup of tea. Right good cup of tea. And we had a good chat, then we had a bit of a laugh. And then I just went onto the beach and met this bloke because all the motorbikes. Oh, Ben's in the house. Jump on, Ben. Jump on, lad. So it was good, and like went and bought. I can't believe I spent £2.50 on a bloody sausage sandwich when I could have bought 4. I mean, a pack. You get 8 in a pack for £1, and then I could have bought the bread cakes, and it would have probably cost £2 max, and then I could have had a few sausage sandwiches. FIFA King in the house. Oh, what was it, Ben? Beef casserole you've got? You can jump on. I've just that on live, Ben. So you can. Don't forget, you don't have to put camera on. Come on, Ben. I'll do you a buffet. If you jump on, I'll do you a buffet. Posh git. Oh, I love this chat. It's a right bonus. Yeah, Phil. Ben was scared of you earlier. I said I'll ring Phil, and Ben said no. I'm scared of Phil. I don't want to talk to him. He supports Liverpool, and I'm an old kid. Smoking a dotty. Where's my ashtray gone? And my water as well. Disappeared. No one can cancel me. It should be. Come on, Ben, jump on. I fill them bottles up because when I get stuff off my chest, I don't swallow it. I put it in the empty bottles. I know it's disgusting, but I'd rather have it off. Excuse me, than swallowing it, because I always think that swallowing it is just going to make it worse. But that's just me. It does sound odd. What's up, Ben? You haven't got the bottle to jump on today? I'll come round and get you in a Boston crab. Nah, it doesn't sound odd. Yeah, it looks it though, Lou. Leg kick. Boom. I hate fighting, me. I don't get it why people can't just talk it out. Ben knows I've got a lethal punch. He knows because he slept on it. You know what you need to do, Ben. You know. Oh dear. I think I'll have another rollie. Ben, what do you think of my drip? Can't even find it. 50 G's, baby. 50 G's. Ben, this is for you. Oh dear. Dear me. Right, let's have a go. Hey, what's going on? Let's have a look. Who's live? No one. I love that Comedy Gold chat. The Comedy Gold Lounge. Go subscribe to that channel. It's her right bonus. Oh, this is a good one that I've just found. Listen to this, baby.
Core default of character, selfishness, self-centered, at the very heart, and riddled by 1,000 forms of fear. How then do we solve such a spiritual issue? Surrender. At some point we have to surrender. At some point we have to surrender our powerlessness. That's the great irony. That all addicts are powerless. They're powerless to say no to the alcohol. They're powerless to say no to the gambling. They're powerless to say no to the drugs. They're powerless to say no to their thinking. They've lost all power. And the great irony is they're seeking power, but in all of the wrong places. Seeking it in drink, seeking it in fame, seeking it in money, seeking it in notoriety, seeking the high of winning. It's all around us. But admitting powerlessness to become empowered is the true solution. Admitting powerlessness. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know what tomorrow holds. But I do know this. Inside me is something powerful. Inside me is something that I know in my heart is good. And I now have to go clean. I have to reach out and find the people who are on this path. And they're everywhere if we want to look. Day at a time, we start to rebuild. Day at a time, we start to become empowered. Our powerlessness, from powerlessness to being empowered. Starting to let the universe align with who we are at a core level. And we have to surrender. And that life is stage for everybody.
Power. Power. Was there a reason why I suddenly just come across that? Maybe. Who knows? But Phil knows I'm a winner. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Best song. Best song. Cheers for this. Watch me do this. Look happy, muggles. Try and look interested. You ain't got a clue, la. Ben, do you want me to come round and give you the left hook to the ribs? Ben, this is for you. Stop calling me muggles. That's targeted bullying. But you knew that already.
You call me evil, but how would you know it unless you live it already? You think you're better, right? Because nobody's seen what you've done in the dark. But if I put your life in this light, you would crumble and fight to survive or die. But bitch, I fucking knew that already. I ain't special, but I specialize in making you feel especially stupid for judging a human while you sit at home and the whole world can watch what you do and follow and hate all your movements. I ain't complaining, but I know the people who do it are sicker than me, and I'm sick of the fights I lose. Yeah, you think you know me because you double tap on a picture. I hate the fact that you judge me, it's driving me crazy. So when it's too deep, I say fuck it and drown in some liquor. I write these verses in blood, I got chapters of faith in my heart is a biblical scripture, and I ain't a prophet, but I can predict that you'll never catch happiness till you.
Dax is coming on my channel, I'm telling you. Ben, you know I'm just pissing about. I'll rap to a song for you, Ben. That's giving me indigestion, that. Shoulders back, muggles. Remember, Ben, you know me better than anyone.
Come join my circus. I'm recruiting. I'm taking everyone who passes judgment, bitch. That's including everyone who thinks it's so amusing to put me down while I'm pursuing keyboard warriors that live online behind the screen. That's just an illusion. Come join my circus. You fucking pricks. I'll fuck you till you love me, then pay you to do some tricks. That's why I need a bag of nails and bricks to lay down on the floor. So if you fail to land a flip, you can feel what I felt when you tried to come sing my shit. Let me explain. You all help me financially gain. I spend my money on mental health books and read them just to control all my pain. I don't wear clothes like this chain, and just like you, this chain is fake. I wear it to distract you from the blatant sadness written on my fucking face.
The sadness written on my face.
Saying it didn't see all the disrespect. Do you think I'm not human? Have no feelings, or maybe you?
Grab a pack for the chance to win a VIP experience with a club legend, plus thousands of other amazing prizes.
I ain't got no fucking bike. Just because I spawned your tires, you little prick. L5, Darren Boy Killers. You know what the real podcast king is? We're bringing it to
Oh dear. Excuse me.
You keep on going on my podcast talking shit, acting like the life of crime, you quit, and when legit, Darren G, don't make no song that goes with me, snatch your rob iPhone, break it in pieces, now leave me be. Young girls, don't mess around with Darren G, get your pregnant, leave your ass on the streets. Fuck the G's, I'm doing podcast till I'm owned and like, don't let the snitch boy back in the vibe. Darren G made it that lad, still, people there, I was back still, yeah. Grab your mics when you see Frenchy. Hit the likes when you see Frenchy. You podcasts and never let the host finish. Now you're about to hit the
Let's do some sit-ups. Yeah.
Listen, right? You can't just go on the podcast and stuff here. Disrespecting my name and my brand. I'll just let all my little fucking mates slide on.
Smirking whilst doing it as well. Hey.
Get up the radio. Your next podcast, then start. Look at you talking pesh.
Pesh. Pesh.
And I can't swim right. That's how it is.
I'm going to have a six-pack in 6 months.
Shot yourself in the throat when I supported you.
Oh, it's that. You know why it hurts? You know when you do the sit-ups, it hurts a lot. You know if you keep your shoulders back and try and lift yourself up, it's a lot harder. You know when you've got your shoulders forward.
Grab your mics when you see Frenchy. Hit the lights when you see Frenchy. Podcasts and never let the host finish. Now you're about to get the rant of the devil here. I don't like it. To more be able to do it, keep it real. My toe caps with the feel. This ain't exactly squat.
Okay, no, I don't have pull. Right, faceless, how are we doing? Ah. Oh, Ben, my muscles are killing. Have a cig after doing some exercise. Real good idea. Whew.
Darren, remember when he's English that you sleep on his couch, he actually put his fucking wig in your mouth. Yeah. And now it's all about podcast. Copy and style.
Ben copies my style.
Now I'm about to have your record. With my way horse, I'm still together back to look to feet. Darren G. I'm from NW Jazz, the planet mothers of curse. Who got the comedy back?
That's Phil, that.
Check the scenario.
Check the scenario. Check the scenario.
who you had. Bullshit, that with the bullshit.
When you're next off live, Faceless. GoFundMe. I've made a GoFundMe. I'll put the link in. I haven't really. If I really needed help off someone, I'd obviously ask. Well, even if I really needed something, I don't think I'd ask anyone, because that's just not what I'm like.
You want to come down here and sound like me and do the whole podcast and all that stuff here? You know, for the 2010 onwards version.
Ben's a 2010 version of me. Stop doing that update thing. So annoying. The government focus on recovering from pandemic, not increasing nurses' pay. Have you seen that? They're giving the nurses, the NHS, a 1% pay rise. They should be paid loads. I'm starting a GoFundMe to pay for my pay. Oh dear. Oh dear. 6-pack on. Look at that for a 6-pack. See it? Yes, you can. Just wait, it says sober cam. Yeah, it stinks. What stinks? I'll do it for 222. Oh, do you mean about the nurses' pay thing? Yeah, there should be. The amount it annoys me real bad. But what can you can't? What can you do about it? Anyhow. Oh, Dave, Mike Malak vlogs. We won both of David Dobrik's Teslas. Fake. Right. Let's do this is Ben's favourite song. I can't even spell. Why is that in my recommended? Can't spell. Set pony. Nope. Let's see if I can rap along to this. 6 9s 12s. Copyright strike incoming. Copywritten. Got it. You need that. I got it. That's cash money in my pocket. That's cash hundreds. You need it. I got it. Bands on me. You need it. I got it. There's cash in my pockets. That's cash hundreds. You need it. I got it. Keep throwing that cash. Yeah. Keep throwing that ass. Yeah. Ben's stuck in the back. Yeah. You know you like me. You want to fight me. You don't got no problems at the party. Don't invite me. I don't worry about you. Please stop talking about me. Always looking about me because you're looking for the clout. See, 69.99. Riding in the 2-seater with 2 Ninas. Bringing that Ecofina, cocaine, smoking that OG reefer. No TMZ. Put you on the bench, fuck, make your friends fuck. Told her she could get Chanel if she let my friends fuck. Start shining in the rose like cigarette guts. Like, hold up, nah, still don't give a fuck. Vroom vroom G5, vroom vroom we high. You're the type never wanna be like. You're the bitch that will never get a reply. Hi hater, bye hater, vroom. Stop laughing at me because I can rap. Ha ha. Come get her. Even my man like Nick is doing better. I know you don't like me. You wanna fight me. Always on my page, never click type me. Baddies on my left to my right. Never choose put it on my life. In my face, in this cake, he wanted slipping in the ace. Itchy bitty waist, pretty face, yeah. Eat a cookie monster. He a slave to that pussy calling master. Wet up like a pasta. Nicky on the roster. Somebody usher into a clinic. My flow's still sick, I ain't talking a pandemic. I write my own lyrics, a lot of these bitches gimmicks. They studied Nicky's style, now it's not a gimmick. Snitches in your camp for a stamp. A first class stamp, by the way. For the champ. I'm popping, still watching, still watching. End of that in the L. Out of 10. Out of 10. Come on. Out of 10. Can't believe I did that. What a mongoloid. Oh dear. Stop doing that to me. 2. How dare you? That's not allowed. Oh, it's doing that quick thing. I see Ben ain't commented because he's scared of my rap. Oh, I watched that. Still got wind. Watched Groves v Froch 2 last night. It was a right bonus watching that again.
Ooh, Anik. Got the gang. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar and still the undisputed.
The only person that's going to take Nunes out is Shevchenko. Give myself a pat on the back for that one. Was Nunes have a baby? Is that her kid?
Amanda, the Lioness Nunes. Congratulations.
Thank you, amazing.
Amazing.
The plan was exactly how I finished the fight.
Amanda, you're so amazing that there's a problem. The problem is who is out there to challenge you? There's
Shevchenko
no one
Rogan.
in this 145-pound division.
That's who I'm going for. I'm going to take Rogan out. I'm going to get a massive sponsorship deal with Spotify. So I'll definitely be doing that. Well done, Muggles. 3 points loss incoming. What do you mean?
Yeah, well, that's what you're saying. Who wants to get this next kicking? Because unfortunately, that's what it's come down to. It's a rare and amazing thing to see, but you are so far ahead of all the other women. What do you attribute this incredible success to?
I think.
Do you think she's the best fighter ever? Women's fighter.
Finding my balance, honest, and I've been training hard. I'm training with the best. America top team. My coach,
Love this song. I thought about this song with a lass.
Don't play games, it'll be dangerous if you fuck me over. Cause if I get burnt, I'ma show you what it's like to hurt. Cause I've been treated like dirt before you, and love is evil. Spell it backwards, I'll show you.
Spell it backwards. Evol. We're talking about head kicks again. Ah! Ah! Oh, yeah, cramp. Oh, that was a bad idea. Whew. Take my breath away. Does anyone do this with your legs? Moggy sat on his wallet. Ah. Can anyone do that? And lift yourself up. Oh shit, nearly fell. Woo! Who's got a buttery guard? The best tattoo in the world. Getting his name put on his wrist. Ah, dear. A year and 6 months, more like 3 weeks when I was at high school. I'm being serious now. Come on. Someone has to jump on. Cheats, you on a game? Cheats, we'll have a game of Around the World. You know, tech tens. And you know how to play it, don't you? If you get, you go 1 to 20, then out a ball, then in a ball, and then ball. And just do, and if you get the number that you're on your last dart, you get to go again. It's not at all. I'm the champ. You see how I destroy you, Dan, every time. Come on, Cheech. Let's have it. Come on, mate. Let's entertain the crowd. Let's have it.
Meanwhile, at Santander, they're keeping the digital stuff simple with My Money Manager, which helps you stay close to your money.
A partly or fully raised
Gary Anderson.
perfect solution for those difficult to use outdoor spaces.
Raymond Van Barneveld. Can't even say his name. I can't even say, what's this called?
How to build a raised deck.
Hang on.
A raised deck is a great addition to any garden, especially if the ground is sloping or uneven. A partly or fully raised deck is the perfect solution for those difficult to use
Anti-prepare. I can't say it.
You'll need at the end of this video. When choosing
it's oh dear. Cheats, you know when we tried doing it before, you sent me the link. It just took me to StreamYard, so it wouldn't let me join. So what you'd have to do is do it on your do it through your channel, and then just put the link in the chat, and then I'll join. And that's what I mean. I need to. Can anyone put I don't know how to do it. I don't know way around it. Just start it live on your channel. Go live, and then send me the link. And then as soon as I join, you can just close the live. And then it's like we used to do in like Wellung's channel. We used to go at the end of his live. He used to end the live, and then we'd go backstage. Let's do something like that. Lost my lid now. I am. Oof. What's up with me? Anyhow, watch me eat this. A Mr. Kipling. I even struggle, it's just sponge, isn't it? And I struggle with it, swallowing that. I've always struggled with swallowing. And don't take that out of context, faceless. Woof, woof. One of my tubs, that had loads of stuff in. Let me find one of these, one that's actually mine. Don't want to show any of my, because I've got like loads of certificates from school, like, oh no, that's not mine. Like junior school certificate of merit awarded to Cameron, February 1990, from the head teacher. And then I've got one here, county infant school annual sports, Cameron event, boys sack race, third. The date was the 24th of June 1986, so I was 5. But some of these are, excuse me, I'll do a live, not a live, sometime in the future, like all these, like birthday cards, from the past. I'm just trying to find one of mine that, because I don't want to, but this is a funny one. To my mum, from my dad, and you see, I don't want to show it because it might upset Dan or my other brother. I wouldn't mind showing it, but it's not. I've got to think of them two as well. The bloody great, some of these. Wow. There's a Christmas one. You see, I've got to think of my brothers and that with it, This is it. This is one I can show because it's mine. Can you remember me going on about that character? I played this character called Paul, and he used to always think he's real hard and he's the hardest in town. And my dad's done this, and it's my birthday card, but he's making the story of Paul, what he was like. The one in red, that's the character who I played. He's got this red Adidas shell jacket, and he wears these funny glasses that have the one of the things that goes behind your ears not ripped, it's snapped, and then he's got an old cap on, and I put a cushion in the belly to make it look as if I've got a big belly, and at the bottom it says, "Can't beat a couple of beers with mates on a birthday," and that's that was the pub that I used to call the pub down at. I'm off for the pint down Swan. I'm hardest in town, me. Coming for the fight, don't say fuck all to me. He's put, obviously this is to me. You and Paul, you think you're tough, but all of that is stupid. Oh, it's a little rhyme. You and Paul, you think you're so tough, but all of that is stupid stuff. You're talented, a nice lad too. Let's see that side come shining through. Love, Dad. That wheelchair that was called the Liberty 2. When that come out, it was 3,200 quid. That wheelchair was. And that was a lot of money back then as well. A lot of money. See what else I can find in here. And this is a very small part of all the birthday and Christmas cards and this is one. This is from my mum. When I was 11. See Cam, the tough guy, can huff and puff and blow the candles out today on your 11th birthday. We soon want to see any golf sticks flying about today. Cam, keep your cool and have a nice day from us all. It's really, it's really nice to see her, because obviously I see her writing, and obviously that's, just a reminder. You can always, very distinctive writing. That's what I mean. I will do like a video, like, sort of going more into it about it, but I'd have to speak, there's other ones that are, to do with Danny, and I've got to, think of what they feel about it. Like there's old ones, from being 4. And there's like this new there's a couple of there's a newspaper clippings in this box, and it's from stories from like in the local Gazette that had something to do with either me or my brothers or my to do with the family anyhow. When they're doing them, I used to love that. I was really good at it as well. I mean, the speed that I did it as well, very good. That's what I mean. At school, I could do the work, I just couldn't focus. I used to sometimes, I used to always want, with the teachers, I always wanted attention. It was like I wanted attention, and I used to always get, told to get out the class or sit at the front. And then I was just disruptive. So you just always got sent out, not excluded. Excluded? No, that's permanently. Suspended when you got told to not come to school for a couple of weeks. 200 IQ. More like 80. And then I got the other one, the upgrade from that. And then I started buying them because they used to go in the back of the DS as well. That's what I mean. All these things that was just hid, behind stuff, and then it's amazing what you come across. And that's another thing, finding like, this is a thing that I always found real weird. Can you remember Littlewood's catalogue? I used to have an account with them, and I used to always think, how can I have a credit limit like that? Because when I first joined it, they give you like £100 credit limit, the Littlewoods catalogue. And then I used to, get the odd things, like a pair of trainers, a tracky top or something like that. And then after, maybe 6 months or something, it went up to like 1,500 quid that you was allowed to spend. And like, I think a couple of years back, I got in touch with them, and I told them, my account number and everything. And they said, you have to make a new one online. So I just didn't get it. But anyhow, is what it is. It's just handy. It's just I'd like to have it, just like in case, it's like if the cooker went, or the washing machine went, the freezer went, that you can rely on something like that. And then finding this as well. I don't need to show you. It's just the DVLA thing. And that's the thing. Look, I've got it, but I haven't opened it. There's that many letters I've got that are just unopened. But yeah, that made me think about it. I need to get on with getting my provisional license done, because obviously if I haven't got, I've got it, but I lost it, if you get what I mean. And I need to, I don't know, update it or whatever, but I just need to do it because I'm going to need that in the future with getting on with my life. So that's what talking last night with Phil, to see how far I've come in such a short amount of time, and then think, well, where will I be in like a year's time? Makes you think. Hello, Turbo. How are you feeling, mate? I hope you're feeling better, fella. What did you think of the UFC last night? Because I know you're into it. I think I'll have a cig and then I'll end it. Yeah, that's what I think. You know, just you'll get your send well, Turbo. You know, don't worry about don't worry about anyone. Well, anyone online. You'll get yourself better. So, have your plans got any moved any more forward with your plans of the you know, opening your gym up? Oh, well, I don't think you'll be thinking about that at the moment, will you? You want to get your sin better first. Get yourself fit and getting on. Yeah, good man, fella. Yeah, you'll get well, mate. It's all, you know, always, you know, comes across my mind, if it weren't for this, you know, this lockdown, you know, none of us, we'd just be carrying on, wouldn't we? We would have never have met one another. So it's like, it's like I don't want to upset anyone by saying that. You know, we just wouldn't have, would we? None of us would have met one another. And it's crazy to think that, well, for me it is, because I'd still be sat here, more than likely, still sat in this exact spot, just looking at the iPad. Just sat like this, smoking, and then going out, and I'd have to take, you know, my diazepam. To speak to someone, and even then, you know, it'd give me a bit of confidence, but even then I couldn't speak. You know, I'd speak, but I'd be very anxious, and before I'd say anything, I'd be thinking of what they're gonna say to me, and I just was that anxious. It's an awful feeling, awful feeling. How's is your neck any better, Joe Wicks? This, did you say the second? Is that a can you guarantee that though, that it's going to be open on the second? You know, with them changing the rules all the time. Because I'm really looking forward to it. You know, to be able to get out and, you know, meet some of you. I'm very much looking forward to it. I am. I really am. Can't wait. Really can't. And that's what I mean. It's something to look forward to. Like, even, you know, getting my provisional, you know, even maybe as far as going to say getting my passport. You know, I've never been abroad. The furthest I've been's Morecambe. But that, even that, you know, that's somewhat special in itself. You know, that's a bloody good, really good memories. You know. Oh, did you like that earlier on? Did everyone see that the church earlier on? You know, none of you. I hope none of you was upset with me. You know, for going to film. You know, the church. I hope you weren't anyhow. It wasn't meant in a. You know, it wasn't meant in any way. It was just I wanted to show you how nice of a church it was. Taking Sober to the dam to get mashed up and get his nuts. Get his nuts? Nuts? What do you mean, nuts? That's what I mean. There's a lot of things, you know, I suppose it's quite a big town, but there's that much that, you know, I could show you. but I'd like to, like, with a bit of guidance from some of you, you know, to what to do with the channel. That obviously I want to make it bigger and as big as it can get, you know, to make something out of it. And even if it doesn't go anywhere, you know, it's just like Dan said earlier on, it's a record of, it's, you know, like we used to all have, you know, when you used to get your film of your camera and you used to take it to the chemist, and you used to come back in a couple of days and get the photos. Get your underwear. Get underwear. Don't know what. Honestly, that's just gone. And I forgot what I was thinking then. Anyhow, you know, like I said, if it doesn't go anywhere, you know, it's like, oh yeah, the camera's taking the film to the chemist, and then, or like family videos. That's what I sort of see that this as. It's just memories, and then but you're showing it to the world. Someone explains to Cam what happens in Amsterdam. You can smoke weed. Jesus. Have you come round from your whitey anyhow, Phil? For fuck's sake. Oh. Oh dear, I can't believe that one. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. They're paying for bloody sex. It's bloody weird. You don't do stuff like that. Honestly, I just think that's weird. You know, going on a website, you know, to find a bed. I just think it's weird. Each to your own, you know, do what you want, but me, I just don't get the appeal in that. The penny has dropped. Oh dear. Oh dear. All these, you see, all these things are going around in my head to say, but I don't want to say it. We'll have a whip round. Phil, you owe me money already for them Yakults. I'm never going to stop till you pay me for them. I burn. Who hates I burns? It cuts straight to the point. It's just it's just a transaction. Oh dear. I really enjoy doing these because it does. It, you know, it cheers me up. And if it helps, you know, if anyone, you know, comes along in the chat and has a laugh with each other, you know, that's great and all. So it's like a two-way street. See the step ladders? They're from I can't answer it, Chief. I'm just finishing this cig and then I'll ring you back. Oh, just jump. I'll put the link in, Ben, and just jump on. Wow, this roll is rocking my world. Cheers, Turbo. I've got some muscle now. It just feels weird. You know, it might not look much to other people, but to me, from what it was, excuse me, from what I was so bony, and then, you know, like, they might not be big to anyone else, but to me, it's a massive difference, and it makes you feel good doing it. You know, you don't want to do it. That's the thing. You know, I've always, you know, even right at the beginning when I started doing the press ups, I just couldn't be asked to do it. But now, you know, I know that. I see, I'm going to do a couple now. Oh dear. Hey up. You see me just doing them then? I think I did 20. I'm not, see, I'm still talking and I'm not really out of breath. But when I used to do them before, I'd be absolutely knackered. Yeah, it is. What's that saying? Health is wealth. Phil, you can't even do 8. What are you talking about? It does, you know, like going out for the walks. That's the thing that I want to start doing. Like I sort of did today. I was up for maybe an hour and then I went out, you know, to Ben's. And then obviously, you know, and then I did that live. It really does help with your mental health. It really does. You know, like me back before, you know, when I was just in here. And I know I keep going back to it, but it's just been a big part of my life. That's why I probably go on about it so much. But just being in the room, dwelling on stuff and dwelling on it, and mind's all over the place. Like I say, first appointment with my mental health, you know, saying, you know, well done for coming to that first. Done half. Looking back at it, I was so silly. Why are you saying well done for going to an appointment? But looking back, that was a first step. It was a first step. All right, Jubix, you enjoy your dinner, and maybe see you in a chat later on. If not, take care of yourself. Enjoy. And I suppose you will well, Buford. You'll be having your tea as well. So enjoy it, mate. I heard you a good cook anyhow. So I'll be looking forward to that. Who's done 100? Phil can't do 100. We'll see, Phil. We'll see when we meet. We'll see who can do the that's them things that Paula Boyle told me about. This fella called Iron Wolf on YouTube, and he's doing the and that Darren G as well. He's one who sort of inspired me a bit. You know, back in April, May last year, when he was going traveling around on his bike, doing it, you know, and then he'd go to a park and then he'd do all these different exercises and stuff, and then that sort of inspired me a little bit, you know, because I've even commented on his videos. I remember one of his ones because he started doing like half an hour exercise things at like real early in the morning, and doing these burpees, and for some reason I find it real difficult to do it. But when you see him do it, or that Iron Wolf do it, it just looks so easy. And that Iron Wolf put out a video yesterday or the day before, and he was challenging someone. Who did he challenge? I think he challenged someone, and I think he was called the Bear Pea King. And the amount he did was just crazy. I had Joe Mensah is down G. My head, it seemed, you know, when I pull that forward, it feels as if like it's stuck to my head. It feels real weird. Darth Vader, I'm coming to get you. Kenny from South Park. Hi fella, how are you doing, mate? Oh dear. Right. Let's see who's live on YouTube. See if we can go join someone. Let's go promote someone. Let's see who's live. No one. Oh, I love this fella. He's a right bonus. See if it in the chat any of you can recognise who this is.
Go on out, Rangers! Go on out, Rangers! You're born at another title. 55 titles that show them old Celtic Huns, them old Celtic Protestants. We've no time for Celtic over here in Ireland. Go on, the Rangers! Go on, Stephen Gerrard! Come out, G Black and Tans! Come out and tell us we're the best fans. Tell the world that we have 55 titles. We'll show them bunch of Huns all the titles we have won. Them but a big bunch of bastards. Go on, Rangers! Ireland loves you up the IRA! Up Rangers! Chucky Arda! Go on, Rangers!
Oh, Philly's an absolute classic.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why do you always let me make a fool of my son?
Oh, he absolutely creases me up. He's an absolute classic. And people, so many people get offended by what he says. They don't get that it's a joke. Right. Pussycat, pussycat, where are you? Take care. I know I'm off as well, mate. Right. Thank you all for coming along. Always a pleasure, as I always say. So, take care of yourselves and each other. Ta-da for now. Till next time. Take care. Bye-bye.